Welcome to my lounge.
I love it.
How was it?
Oh, it's sensational. Guys, I loved it beyond belief. And I'm not just saying that, I really loved it. But here we are, look, I can't believe we're actually centre stage on the sunflower sofa.
I know. And do you know what? I'm so proud. I'm so proud of this one.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, and I'm proud of, you've seen all the wonderful actors and actresses.
Oh.
It's like, the one thing you realise about theatre is it's a company. It takes everyone to be great day in, day out to make this show a success. And I'm so proud of everyone.
Which is quite hard because it's not all about you then.
Do you know what? That's the downside of theatre. But anyway, ask me about me. And yeah.
An amazing cast, wonderful women. The guys are great in it too.
Yep.
But I want to go back to musicals. When you were a kid, did your mum Marge, who I love more than I love you, did she take you to musicals?
No, but luckily for me, in my junior school, our headmaster was very into putting performances on. And so they announced when I was about 8, we're going to put on Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. So I told my mum, by the way, I'm going to get that part. And she was like, no, you can't think like that. They're going to audition everyone. No, that's going to be me. And of course, I got the part, loved it, and spent the whole summer learning it. So ever since then, really, I've loved musicals. But goodness me, I think I was probably 30 before I actually saw a musical.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which one was it?
Les Mis. Yeah, 9 hours in a chair watching a fabulous. No, it was brilliant. It blew me away, actually. Yeah. And as you so well know, I love musicals. They're amazing, and they're when I go and watch other people's musicals now, I know the pain they've gone through to make them as good as they are. So yeah, it's great.
The wonderful thing is with the show, we were there your first night on Broadway with Finding Neverland. So with this, was it a little easier because now you'd done it, you had the Broadway smash?
You know what though, I started writing this before I did Neverland. Wow. Yeah, this has been being written for about 5 years to get into the West End. But it's been a lot of fun. But yes, definitely you learn a lot along the way. And with all the information in the world and experience in the world, the true king of all in the theatre is the story. The story has to be great, and this is an amazing, gorgeous, beautiful story, a living story. The people who this show is about, they're still around. They come to our show all the time. They're gorgeous people, and we had a massive responsibility to them to make sure this show was right. It was reading emotionally what they went through. So it's been a lot of fun. We've loved it. And of course, there's nothing more I love than bringing my friends to watch this in the theatre. They're coming later, by the way. And it's great. It's great.
Now, Tim Firth.
Yep.
Who wrote Calendar Girls,
yep,
the movie, the play, and then, of course, has co-written this with you. So how did you guys get it together to get it to this unbelievable musical?
I met Tim when I was 15. We live in the same village. Tim lives half a mile from my mum. Oh. So we spent most of our time writing this in my mum's living room with her bringing tea and biscuits in. So I've got a strong connection with being brought up in the Northwest like he was. Even though it's set in Yorkshire, this show, this is kind of our childhood. You can see a lot of the way people speak and act to one another. It's a very northern show. But we kept in touch throughout years and years, and Tim took me to see this about 5 years ago. He had it as a play. We went up to Milton Keynes and watched it. And after I was stood on my feet applauding because it was a brilliant play, and Tim turned to me and he says, I want to turn this into a musical. And I could totally see how this story could become, in fact, I could hear the music straight away. And so, we've spent the last 5 years making it what it is, and it is a long process. It's hard work, but I must say, when you come and watch it, it's worth all the pain.
I cried 5 times. I really genuinely cried 5 times throughout it.
Is that bad?
No, it was always the happy cry as well. It was the every emotion. But it's not as easy. I mean, some people think you're one of our best ever songwriters, but it's not a case of just writing a little song and going, oh, that'll fit in there. I mean, there's so much to it for a musical.
Yeah, and you know, the key to a musical is that when the song starts to when the song ends, the storyline's moved on. The storyline can't just stop, and so your song has to inform the audience where the story's heading. So it's not like writing a 3-minute pop song, which sections repeat. Nothing really repeats in this show. And also, you know, you can take one song and you can write a completely different version of that song for another part of the show. So, you know, even though this show's 2 hours long, there's only actually about 12 songs in it. So it's reworking them and making them earn their part of different parts of the story.
So talk me through what it was like that opening night, because again, I was lucky to be with you in Broadway for the opening night of Finding Neverland.
Yeah.
But here, up there, what were the feelings going through you?
Oh, you're incredibly nervous because, you know, for me, it's usually me on the stage selling it to the audience. But when it's other people performing your work, you're just powerless. You're sat there in the audience just praying that it goes well. And you know what? You're so emotionally invested in something like this because it's been such a big part of your life. And the people, you know, whether they're in the band or on the stage or in the mixing desk, you know, you want everybody to do well. And so you're just willing it to be great. And we were blessed with amazing audiences. Like you've seen today, they are incredible, our audiences are. And the opening night, it just couldn't have gone any better.
I mean, it's incredible. The audience, it's not like, oh, we need to stand. It's like an automatic reaction. They're straight up there at the end.
Yeah, because, you know, for a lot of people are touched by this story. You know, a lot of people have had loss in their lives. They've had, you know, bad illness. Yeah, there's big parts of this story that will touch everybody. And I think that's what people relate to so much. And also the bravery, not just within the story, but the bravery of our 6 amazing women who go naked.
And they do.
8 times a week.
And I sat in Barlow's box. I got a view of those women that not many people, in fact, I would rent that box out for a lot of money.
I do.
It really is quite spectacular.
Yeah. They're brave.
Yeah, they're brave. So, and they didn't say to you, "Come on, Gary. I mean, you know, lead from the front." They didn't suggest that you. No. That's not the story. That's the follow-up. Oh.
Yes.
Well, you have a small part in that one, then, obviously.
I bet. And yes, and yeah, edit there. Depends whether we're on in the summer or the winter, I guess.
There we are.
Yeah.
Actually, in terms of if you wrote a musical about yourself, and I know we've got the band coming up, but who would you like to play you in a musical? You ever thought about it?
I might have to ask you to put your spangly shirt back on, Rossi, and get back on a stage.
Get back in there.
It's been a few years.
It has been a few years.
When was Grease your last musical?
No, Rocky Horror Show was my last.
Rocky Horror Show. Perfectly cast, everyone. Perfectly cast. No makeup required. We can save a lot of money on this guy.
Let's talk about the band as well, because there was that interesting thing, and obviously I'm reading it in Los Angeles, this thing about the being the stars.
Oh.
But they are.
Absolutely, and you know, they're going to be complaining because they're in rehearsals right now. I think in the whole of the show, they're off stage for about 20 minutes. They are very central, and of course, on singing a hell of a lot. So yeah, absolutely.
And it's also that brilliant thing for them because every night they get to go on stage and take that.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time with the boys since they left the show, and this is going to be the most amazing platform for those guys. They're going all around the country. They're going to be signing autographs and being at stage doors and performing in front of thousands of people. I actually believe this band are going to go way beyond this musical. They are an exceptional bunch of young guys. And of course, you know, they're in our company now, so I'm looking as the band as a whole company. It's going to be an incredible show, very moving, very entertaining, and for our audience, I know that they will not be disappointed. There's an awful lot of music in there. Extremely excited about it.
Seems like forever ago you and I had a conversation, and you talked about, I don't know if you remember, but you talked about musicals,
right?
And going into them.
Really?
You did? Yeah. Don't give me that look. No, we didn't. Do you not remember?
Do you know what? There was never really a day though that I woke up and thought, right, I want to get into musicals now.
Yeah.
It kind of all happened a little bit by accident, which is the best way for it to happen. And of course, with anything I do, I knew that I'd never written a musical before, but I'm always keen to learn. I'm always keen to go, I'll give that a go.
Yeah.
And you know, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors into what goes on a musical. You've just got to get in there, roll your sleeves up and work really hard. I mean, I've been blessed because Tim Firth, he's an amazing writer, director, and an amazing human being. So he's been an absolute pleasure to work with. And it's about finding the right team, you know. So.
But what about you getting on stage and performing?
It's about to happen anytime soon. We're going.
No, but in a musical.
Oh no, I don't think I could. I'm not a very good actor. So
we remember Heartbeat
I know,
so fondly.
That pretty much backs up my whole point right there.
It was the sweat. Oh no, it was creosote, wasn't it? I thought it was sweat, and it was creosote.
Do you know what? I always love these interviews. Yeah.
It's your favourite. Oh. No, but so you don't fancy getting on stage now, being in a musical?
You know, with musicals, you have to be able to act. You just do, and I just don't have that skill.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I love being involved in the writing of them. I'd love to continue. I'd love to do something else with Tim, but it's back on tour for me next.
Yeah.
Back in the band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can't wait for that.
Right. And looking ahead to the future, so we've got Finding Neverland.
Next year, I believe. Yeah.
We've got the band.
We've got the band touring around the UK.
We've got it's a three-peat. It's a hat trick of musicals.
I'm very excited. Feel very lucky and very blessed to be able to be a part of it. But you know, I think that we've got some good shows to, you know, for people to see. So,
hat trick.
Beautiful, mate.
Love it.
Lovely.
Brilliant,
to see
guys.
you.
So proud of you. Loved every bit of it.
And thanks. It's been great talking about me. Should do it more often.
Cut.